Captain Planet and the Planeteers, issue number 2. Hey, do you remember when the first issue came out? A couple months ago now. What's that all about? This one, what happened? Did it get delayed for a bit? Did we have to change some stuff? Did things get a little too real of some billionaires polluting the earth or something? Really hope not, but it's here now. Let's talk about it. I'm not the biggest Captain Planet fan. I think as a concept makes sense to me. Some of the stuff with the kids in their rings combined to make the avatar of Earth, that's sure. That'll get you so far. But this is fine. I don't think it's as strong as the first issue. I think just because now we're saying what we're doing here. Isn't Netflix trying to adapt this now too or something? I don't know. I think there is something to say about Captain Planet in 2025. This book tries to get there, so that's kind of cool. It opens up and it shows us a history lesson of the stuff with Captain Planet. He was there at Pompeii and he moved Noah's Ark or something. That's kind of cool. Him and Gaia, they've been together for a while. They've been very powerful and they're a good team, but now Gaia's been captured by Lucian Plunder. Ooh, he's terrifying. Comically villainous dude. Not a real world guy in any capacity. We're going to draw him to be vague and not like a real billionaire. But if you wanted to draw conclusions to a billionaire that wants to destroy the earth, go ahead and pick one. Meanwhile, the rest of this book is pretty much the kids getting together. They're all portrayed a little bit older, so that's kind of helpful, I guess. That way, if there's some romantic entanglements we want to play with, we can do it. Like Kwame and G, because G is apparently a big fan of Kwame's soccer career because she watched him play football and then he got injured. But she's like, dude, you were sick. And he's like, yeah, well, not so much these days. And Kwame's the best one, right? We can all agree on that. He's just really cool. He's carrying a big stick around and he just seems like a normal, chill guy. I really dig him. So they're both headed to some place, so they're gonna go together, but then the police arrest them and you're like, oh shit, the police are against helping the innocent? Oh man, where's that from? Cool. Meanwhile, let's see what Linka's up to. She is the Russian punk rocker and she's in a nice car driving down the streets of New York, and her driver's like, does your father know you're here? Maybe we should tell your father. They pass by a protest because they're going past the Lucian Plunder building and people are like, you're going to burn the planet. Stop polluting shit. And she's like, hell yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Don't plunder the earth, bro. I love it. There's a big protest happening. And she's like, all right, I'm getting out here. Let's see what's going on in this case. We see very close to where that's happening, Wheeler, who's the one that controls fire, he looks the most grown up. Is his name Jason? I'm sorry, I can't remember. The fire guy with the red hair. He shows up too. And then Mati shows up and he's like, all right, I guess we're going to figure out what that is. They're all kind of in the protest area. Somebody gets shoved by a cop and it hits Wheeler and then he sets the police car on fire. Then, oh shit, a big riot breaks out. And he's kind of annoyed. He bumps into Linka, and then they get into a fight with their rings, and yeah, you gotta do it. There has to be a scene where your characters fight before they team up. That's just comic book 101. It has to happen. Except for Kwame and G, because they're in a police car, and we have one policeman who's eating salad, and then Kwame can control the earth, so he's like, I'm just gonna turn these plants into a big scary plant, and the vines are going to grow from the tomatoes and stuff and take over everybody. And then G uses the water from the sewers to knock the car down so they escape and they see the riots going on because Wheeler and Linka are fighting each other. And Plunder's like, this is great. These kids are just doing shit themselves. Let's just send in my guys. Commander Bleak, which, come on. How on the nose do we have to be? I guess that was the time, though, because, in the 90s, is that when this cartoon is from? You had to be a little too obvious of, this guy's bad, his name's Evil Man, or something. You just had to be that person. You had to do it so kids could understand it's bad to pollute the earth, because if they're just normal people polluting the earth, you might see your parents doing something incriminating, not recycling or whatever, and then you know what I mean. You have to make them obviously bad guys. So they're Commander Bleak, Lucian Plunder. Makes sense. Oh, do people like this cartoon? I see like the box set of it. I'm kind of tempted to buy it, but I'm like, do I really care that much? So all the characters, they're all together except for Mati. He's going to stop them later. They're all fighting each other. And then he shows up and he's like, all right, it's time to stop. We're all here on the same side. I have the power of heart. What do you guys have? And everyone just like lists off what they do, which is cool. And then suddenly some big anti-protesting RoboCop-looking Lex Luthor machines show up with Commander Bleak in them. And he's like, let's neutralize the threats as best we can. So they all use their rings and fight back. And then Mati's like, no, we have to combine our powers together to stop them. Which is, I guess, what's going to happen every time something needs to happen. Is that what we're going to do? Every time they have to stop a threat, we're just going to see them try to use their rings first and then team up to Captain Planet it. So they team up and they Captain Planet it. And they all say their power, and then like boom, a big whirlwind comes up and knocks all the machines down, and then boom, it's Captain Planet, and he's like, I let Gaia down once, I'm not gonna let her down again. I am Captain Planet, so if you people want to hurt these kids, you'll have to go through me first. Looks badass. I do like the design. The weird coral or rocky things on the side of his shoulders. It's a choice. I don't know if it's needed, but it adds something. I kind of like a world-weary Captain Planet. That's a really fun idea, like a guy who's tired because we've destroyed the Earth. Like, you could do something fun there. So let's see where that goes. So far, the Captain Planet doesn't have too much personality, and maybe he'll get some. But this issue, the kids are together now. They know how to use their rings. Got us there, so that's fun. I hope we don't have to wait too long for the next issue, but I don't know how that's going to go. Feel like we're losing some momentum. We're only 2 issues in. Oh no. So, Captain Planet and the Planeteers, issue number 2. I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, good luck.